Lötschberg Base Tunnel, a 35-kilometer railway link under the Alps. An ambitious project with an ambitious schedule. All the railway technology must be built in 2 years. Which means logistics are playing a key role. Without logistics, nothing would be happening on the construction site. Because of this, an unusual decision has been made. Logistics and transport was awarded as a separate lot to one general contractor. An experienced consortium got the contract. Chocker Bau AG and Rhomberg Bahntechnik. They are solely responsible for making sure everything runs smoothly at the Lötschberg construction site. An incredible amount of material is required for equipping the tunnel for rail operations. Over 230,000 tons of equipment, from rails to contact wires to signposting, all have to be transported through the narrow tunnels, very precisely and correctly. Talk about logistics. Lötschberg is being invaded by a system of tubes. In addition to the single-track tubes, there are countless tie lines, access tunnels, service tunnels and rescue tunnels. A complex network of almost 90 kilometers in length. That is the construction site that has to be supplied. It's narrow in the Lötschberg. There is room for only one vehicle in the narrow tubes. There is no overtaking or turning. So there's only one solution. All transport must be conveyed by rail, and there is only one track. The tunnel is like the eye of a needle. In spite of the difficult conditions, the amount of installation work required is higher than ever before. There are 12 overall contractors working on the Lötschberg base tunnel, and all are working at the same time. Each one has different responsibilities, time schedules and interests, and all this has to be coordinated. The construction site is supplied through 4 installation sites. At Frutigen and Raron via rail, at Mitholz and Verden via road. Raron installation site. A small industrial town has grown up in front of the tunnel entrance. It is the operations base for up to 250 people. It has a complete infrastructure. Shunting yard, control center, workshops, concrete plant, assembly shops, storage areas, offices and living quarters. All the material is delivered here before it is transported into the tunnel. Just in time is the motto. The installation site is therefore the center point and fulcrum for equipping the tunnel for rail operation. 35 logistics specialists make sure that all the building material needed by the 12 contractors is at the right place at the right time. This is where the trains are loaded for travel to the construction site. A job well done. It is exceedingly comprehensive. Up to 1,500 tons of material per day have to be transported into the narrow tubes, with accurate timing. A tiny deviation from the precisely organized schedule could have unimaginable consequences. The work of the Chocobau and Rhomberg Bahntechnik logistics teams is to make sure this doesn't happen. The last stop before going into the tunnel, the control center, the nerve center of the construction site. 15,000 rail transports and 35,000 road transports are controlled and monitored from here. 6 locomotives and 35 goods wagons are in service. In addition to the machines, there are also lots of people working at the construction site. Security is tight. Workers must prove their identity and are in constant radio contact with the control center. Safety requirements are high. All vehicles passing through the tunnels are continually checked and maintained. Rescue vehicles are ready to react immediately to any emergency. Night has fallen at the installation site in Raron. However, things are just as busy as ever. People work shifts, even the logistics team. They are on duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The construction site is working at full speed. Supplies flow in without a break. The aim is the safe and punctual opening of this high-speed line. And that aim is paramount.